Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Kiara. Today we are going to be reviewing the Jaclyn Hill Holiday Highlighter Collection. Now, I only did pick up two things from this collection. I did not get the loose beaming highlighter. So if you guys are here to see a review about that, I apologize. I did not pick any of those up because I don't have enough self-control, as you guys can see. I already have a lot of highlighter on and I don't have self-control over this highlighter because I would just put it all over my face. So today we are going to be reviewing the Mood Light as well as the Flash Accent Light palette. This is a release that I was super excited about. I freaking love Jaclyn Hill. She's one of my favorite influencers, just favorite people in general. Just want to preface this by saying if you guys are going to comment down below to pretty much talk about her lipstick release, we're not here to talk about that. Because honestly, it's over, it's done with, it was handled to my knowledge, and I feel like everybody deserves a second chance, and this is her second chance. This is her redeeming herself. Yes, I do feel like the lipstick launch did not go as well as everybody planned. If you think about it, it probably didn't go as well as she planned either. We're here to talk about the highlighters and how freaking amazing they are. I'm hoping you guys can see, and I'm hoping it gets picked up on camera, how beaming my face is right now. I have all four on my face from the Accent Light, the Flash palette. Let me just show you. This is the Flash palette. I have all four of these on my face right now. And then I also have this, which is the Mood Light, and this is in the shade Doomy. Now, if you guys want to see how these performed, what you want to know if you guys want to see what I feel about this as what I think about this, then definitely keep watching. Also, if you guys hear any lisping, I just got these braces like not even 2 weeks ago, and I don't know how to talk. So if you guys hear a lisp, just ignore it. Thank you. Alright, really quick before we get into the video, I do just want to go over prices and price points if you guys are not aware. This again is the Accent Light palette. It has 4 shades in it. This retails for $49, and again, you get 4 shades. Moving along to this right here, which is the Mood Light. This retails for $32. Okay, so I know I look like a hot mess right now because I'm like in the middle of kind of almost done with my eyeshadow. I put on my foundation, I set my face, and then I remembered Jaclyn Hill said that this is to be used like a setting powder, so I almost screwed up. So I believe she said to mix it in with your setting powder. She said she mixes them together. So I don't know if she means like she puts on her setting powder and then she puts this on top, or if she physically mixes the two together and then mixes it in. So I think what I'm going to do is like mix it in with my setting powder and see how that works. So this again is the Mood Light powder, and this is in the shade Doomy, which is described as an icy nude color. So I'm going to go ahead and pop into this. Please ignore I set my under eyes, so I know I look crazy, but it's fine. Popping in. This is what the packaging looks like. Super sleek, super freaking beautiful. It does have a powder sifter. I'm going to go ahead and just dump a little bit of this in the cap. There it is in the cap. That is what the powder looks like. I'm going to see if I can get an accurate swatch for you guys on the back of my hand. Ooh, it's super smooth and like silky feeling. So that is what it looks like. I hope this is the right shade for me. It is coming off a little bit light. But I'm going to go ahead in with my regular setting powder. This is the Mercier setting powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. And I'm going to just, I guess, add that into, I don't know what the ratios are. So I just added a little bit of my Mercier setting powder in the cap. I'm just going to go in and mix them together. Now, I didn't watch anybody else's video, and Jaclyn said that they're, like, she mixes them together, and I have a feeling she means that she puts one on and then the other, but she said she mixes them together, I believe, so that is what I did. I'm going to go in with this Morphe powder brush. This is the powder brush that I use to set my face any other time. I'm going to dip into that. And I normally go in really hard and really heavy with my powder. So I'm just going to go in and just dab it on like that. I always like stamp my powder into my skin first. Like so. and then I go over and buff it into the skin. That way there's no like tugging at the skin because most of it will already have powder on it. I know you guys probably like this is a lot of powder, but honestly, it's the same amount of powder I normally always use. And then I will go in and just buff that into my skin like so. Alright, so right off the bat, I do feel as though I have like the slightest glow to my skin. Now, again, I only use a little bit of this, so I am going to go with a little bit more and dust that all over my face, just because I feel like going in with a decent amount isn't really going to do anything bad. It's not going to make it look like a disco ball by any means. It is a very subtle glow, and I don't think you guys are even going to be able to pick it up on camera. I am going to go in with a little bit more. I'm going to go in with my regular highlight brush, and that is a Morphe M510. It does look like there's a little bit of product on it, but I promise you guys it is clean. I didn't feel like I needed the corresponding brushes. I feel like the brushes that I have do justice enough. So I am going to go in with this one on this side. Yep. Okay. Do you guys see that now? That is actually, holy guacamole, that is super pretty. I can definitely see what she means by a glow from within. I am layering this on, and while you can see it, it isn't the best undertone for me. I probably should have gone a little bit darker. It is freaking beautiful. And it's definitely like a glow from within. It's not too overbearing. You can definitely see that I am wearing highlight, but it's not like a beaming, blinding highlight. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over my face because that's what she said that she does. And then I am going to go in with that powder brush and just disperse this a little bit because I did go in pretty heavy. I'm definitely highlighted. I'm not over highlighted, and it definitely gave me that smoothing, blurring effect on the top of my cheeks. And I feel like no matter what way I look, there's like that nice glow, but it's not like a beaming highlight. It's just like, okay, I have a little reflection to catch the light. So it's definitely not overbearing by any means, and I definitely think I'll probably be reaching for this. I am a person who loves a beaming highlight, so I feel like I would layer them. So I'd put this again in like the highlighted areas, and then like chin, and then the extra I would bring out here, just like so. I did go in pretty heavy right here, if you guys can see that right there. I'm just going to try to diffuse that, but I definitely really do like this. I feel like I should have gone darker. It is a really natural looking highlight on me still, but I feel like had I gone a little bit darker, it would look a lot more dewy on me and a little bit less highlighty. Again, it is a very like natural looking highlight, but on Jaclyn herself it looked a little bit more dewy, and I think that's because she used the correct one for her correct undertone. Now I am medium. Certain products I'm more of a like medium light, and certain products are more of a medium dark. I feel like I should have gone a little bit further towards the medium dark one. This I believe is number 1. I think I should have got 3, which is like a more champagne-y color, but I am in love with this actually. Like I can't stop looking at my face. I feel like once I set my face and like with some setting spray and like it all melts together, that it'll look a lot more natural. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna throw on some bronzer. I'm gonna finish my eyes, and then we will be back to see what this looks like, as well as to play with the palette that I bought as well. I'm super excited. Okay, so now I'm a little bit more put together. I have my eyes done. I have everything done but highlighter, and that's where this comes into play. This is what I am most excited about. Now, I went with the like medium light. This is the Flash palette. Popping in, this is what it looks like. Oh, the back is a mirror. I literally just realized that. Huh. And opening it up. Oh. You guys ready for this? That is what she looks like. Now, I've had this since Friday. Today's Tuesday, and holding back to not put my fingers in this palette has been very hard, but I finally get to put my fingers in it, so I'm super excited. So there are 4 shades in there. Let me move my hand for you guys. And we have, oh, that's literally one swipe. Like, you guys ready? Oh, that is freaking beautiful. I don't know which one I want to go in with. So we have, in order, Gleam, Iced, Sparks, and Mesmerized. So I'd say Gleam is your peachy undertone. I would say Iced is a rosy undertone. Like Sparks is definitely like a golden yellow, and Mesmerized is like a rose gold. Now I'm going to swatch these. I kind of lost the last one over here because it was on my pinky. Let me try that one more time. There we go. Again, I did not buy the corresponding brush that goes with the palettes just because I would have rather bought two separate products than the brush and the palette, just because it was a little bit pricey and I'd rather have two different products than just one product with the corresponding brush. Okay, I'm going to pop into the brush that I literally use every day for highlighter. This is going to be the Morphe 510 brush, and it is just a fluffy brush. I don't know if this is supposed to be used for highlighter, but I use it for highlighter. Now, trying to figure out what shade I'm going to pop in with is super freaking hard. I'm going to go in with Mesmerized, which is that one right there. I'm just going to pop into that. There is a little bit of a kickback, just a little bit of fallout, but it is to be expected with highlighters. Right there. Oh, that is super pretty. Go in with a little bit more because I freaking love highlighter. And just put that. Right there. Can you guys see that on camera? I hope so. Another brush that I often go in with for highlighter is this one. It is just a fan brush. It looks dirty, but it's actually pretty clean. I'm going to go in with that as well. And just... Wow, I put way too much highlighter on. What's new? I literally always do. So that is Mesmerized. I'm going to go in with a couple more colors just on different parts of my face just so you can see all of them. Okay, so I got a little carried away and I also dipped into Iced, which is going to be this one right here. And I just popped that on my nose and holy crap. Do you guys see that? That is freaking beautiful. I'm going to bounce between these two a little bit, dust it off, and do my Cupid's bow. I'm going to go in with a super detailed brush, pop into Gleam right here, which is that whiter shade. I'm going to use that as an inner corner highlight. So I'm going to dust that off a little bit because these are super pigmented, and go right there. Just like that. I'm just going to go ahead just for shits and giggles and throw a little bit of that on my brow bone as well. Wow, this is super freaking, like, that is ridiculous. And then just for shits and giggles, because why not, because we didn't use this one at all, I'm just going to take Sparks and just hit that right above my brows. Right there. Normally I would not highlight here. Oh wow, that one's like a completely different. This one's very gold. Okay, wow. I did not expect that one to be like buttery gold like that. Oh, let's just. I can't even tell you guys which one's my favorite. There's so much highlighter on my face right now. Because honestly, they're all my favorite. Just highlight my whole face. Why not? Okay, so now that I'm pretty much highlighted to the gods, and I have 4 different highlighters all over my face, I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of if I think you guys should buy these or not. Now, again, just recapping everything that we had in here. We have the accent light, which is going to be the palette, and again, this is a flash palette. There is another palette, if you guys don't know, it is a flare palette. It is for a deeper skin tone. And then I have this right here, which is the mood light, and again, this is the powder. Now, hands down, if you guys are going to buy one or the other, I 100% think you should buy the palette. Honestly, it is such good quality highlighter. I am highlighted to the gods right now, and I barely even touched the surface of these highlighters. Getting into the mood light, I do think that I saw like an inner glow. I do think I'll be reaching for this, but I don't think it did anything amazing to my skin. That being said, I feel like if you're going to buy something that you want your money's worth, that you want it to be beaming and shining to God's heavens up above, you're gonna want the palette. Now, that being said, I don't not like the mood light. I just feel like for this to be a highlight collection, I do think it's super cool, but I just feel like it didn't do anything amazing for my skin. Guess I'll reach for it. because I paid for it, but I wouldn't see me repurchasing this. Again, I love Jaclyn Hill. I'm not trying to throw shade in any shape or form. I just feel like this wasn't amazing for my skin. Now, again, powders on my skin to begin with, especially in the form of a setting powder or something to set my foundation, my skin does not like any powders whatsoever in the universe. I'm going to be super harsh on it because my skin doesn't like literally anything. But my skin does like highlighters. I always have way too much highlighter on. I'm always highlighted to gods. So this right here is freaking amazing. The reason why I did not buy the loose highlighters is because I have no self-control and I pretty much would have looked like this, but like with way more highlighter on. So this honestly might be my new go-to highlighting palette. And that's saying a lot because I own a drawer full, I'm not even exaggerating, a drawer full of highlighters, and I always go towards the exact same 3 highlighters. Honestly, maybe the same 2. So for me to reach for this over the highlighters that I trump above all in that drawer over there is honestly saying a lot. I freaking, like, I don't know how many times I can tell you guys that I freaking love this palette. Honestly, the next one is going to be of a deeper skin tone, but I might buy it just because I love the formula. There are 2 shades in there I could definitely wear. I can't wear the deeper berry one and I can't wear the one next to it, but I could always use it as eyeshadow, so I might be purchasing another one. These are freaking amazing. Now, these are currently sold out. I do believe I saw on Instagram that they will be doing a limited restock on December 5th. So if you guys want to get your hands on these, that would be the time for you to snag these up because they are a holiday collection. Therefore, I do believe they are limited edition. So after this next restock on the 5th, I do not think that they're going to be coming back. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love highlighters. Not only do I love highlighters, I love product reviews. Not only do I love product reviews, I love doing product reviews for people that I look up to. I love Jaclyn. So that is going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. Remember to always be a beautiful potato on the inside and the out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.